Hey, what is up YouTube? You're watching the review and unboxing of the Canon 4000D, cheapest DSLR ever produced by Canon. So in this video we're gonna take a look at its pros and cons of this camera, and should you buy this camera before getting into the division of DSLRs or not. So let's find out with the unboxing first. So this is a very basic entry-level camera produced by Canon. The packaging is typical Canon-like, nothing special. Here are some of the basic information you can see on the camera box right now. So let's take a look at what's inside the box. So inside this box we are getting a battery charger. Yeah, so it's a typical Canon battery charger. Along with that you're getting a power cable for this battery charger to plug it in and get your battery juice running. Let's put them to the side and let's see what's more we're getting inside the box. Here is the battery itself, the E10 battery, I guess. Yeah, it's the E10. Same old Canon battery you're getting with beginner cameras of Canon. And next we got the camera lens, which is a default kit lens 1855mm. And then we got the body of the camera. So apart from that we're getting some quick start guide, some warranty paperwork, stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what's inside the box. So let's now take a look at our camera. So this is the body of the Canon 4000D, which is super lightweight. Like, my first impression holding this camera is that this is a very lightweight camera. It's not giving that DSLR heavy type of feeling, so it's kind of a handy camera you can carry around day to day without any problems. Here you can see the button placements, the switches and everything, and here you can see the mode slider. So let's just quickly do a quick overview of this camera and then let's start it up. So here you can see the button placements, the keys, the port. I've already attached the strap, and yep, this is the mount where you're gonna insert the lens. So let's just do a quick overview of this camera. So here is the live view mode. By pressing it you're gonna go into live view mode, the aperture button and the delete key, the metering button, the keypad, the burst shot, the timer. You can adjust various settings from that, the ISO. Here's the menu button, and here's the playback button and the display key and the zoom in, zoom out, and here's the mode slider. You can switch it to different modes. It would turn the camera on. This is the shutter slider, and this is the shutter button. Apart from that, we got an optical viewfinder, which is the phantom mirror, and the LCD screen size is 2.7 inches, which is a fixed type screen. Keep in mind it's not articulating screen, so it's not gonna rotate. Then here you can see the mount. Let's open it up, and now this is what I want to tell you guys, that this camera is not having a metal strap around the body, so keep in mind this is plastic. So this is the first time I'm seeing a DSLR with this plastic mount. I don't know how it would turn up. Let's just insert our lens and find out. So this is the default APS-C sensor, the 1855mm kit lens we are getting. The resolution is 18 megapixel. Here you can adjust different modes, autofocus, manual focus, and yeah, that's pretty much the lens. I would recommend this camera for beginners who are getting into photography, not for the videographers who are the best top-notch videography, right? So it's not gonna do that. Although it has capability of recording full HD videos, still I would say that this camera is only good for photography. Now let's just quickly take some pictures. And one more thing I forgot to tell you guys is at the bottom we are getting the tripod mount and the battery pack. Here inside the battery insertion place we also getting the SD card slot, so it's along with the battery. Let's just insert this memory card right here, and here goes the battery. Wait a second, yeah, here it goes. Now let's power it on. You can also increase the ISO up to 6400, and this camera is also capable of recording 3 FPS continuous shooting. And by the way, the weight of this camera is 436 grams. Now I'm gonna rotate the slider so this would turn the camera on. Here you can see the menu, which is quite basic. You can adjust different settings, and everything is straight to the point. You're not gonna have difficulty finding and navigating into different modes and stuff like that. Everything is written, displayed, and properly. Like for beginners, I would say this is a perfect camera, because you can play with different settings and menus, and you can try for yourself what you're getting off with this camera. Anyways, as you can see, these are the settings of this camera. Now let's quickly take a snap and see what's the capability of this camera, the color production and stuff like that. As you guys can see, one thing that this camera tends to struggle while focusing, which is something I am not a fan of. But anyways, keeping the price point of 40,000 rupees in mind, I would say this is a camera that will do the job fine. So here's the picture I took, and there are some other pictures which I took from this camera. Let me play that up for you guys. Here are the pictures I took with this camera. As you can see, the depth is fine, the low light pictures are also fine, the color accuracy is good, pictures have sharpness, color temperature is balanced, and normal to decent pictures, I would say. Not so vivid but not so dull either. Talking about the pros of this camera, its price point. It's cheap, it has face detection focusing, it has a high resolution 18 megapixel sensor, its small size and weight is a plus point of this camera. The best part of this camera is its built-in Wi-Fi. You can easily transfer your pictures through your Canon Connect app in your smartphone. Now coming to the cons of this device, there is no image stabilization, the screen is not articulating, you also get no touchscreen, and there are only 9 focus points. There is also no environment sealing, so you should avoid getting this camera into areas of humidity and like sea points and stuff like that, and it is not waterproof as well. The battery life is more than good enough for everyday use, but then I would suggest that you should get a battery pack or dual battery if you do video recording, or you will be using the camera for more than a couple of hours continuously. Keep in mind the focusing takes ages sometimes. Like, I'm not a fan of its focusing. The autofocus is slow, and the plastic's lens mount is quite unsafe in my opinion. Anyways, it has lots of basic modes, and as you can see, the flash, when you pull up the flash panel, then it will take the photos with flash. As you can see, I am taking a photograph with the flash. So here is the picture I took with the flash. Although the flash is not that great, you would need a external flash to capture great pictures. Anyways, it has lots of basic modes. The menu mode is simple. All in all, highly recommended for anyone looking for a camera under 40,000 rupees PKR. So that was it for the unboxing and review of this camera. If you guys have any queries, you can comment down below. I'll answer them all. So thank you for watching this video guys, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Take care. Peace out.